Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Gutwhale. This game was developed by Stuffed Wombat and published by Ratalaika Games and released on May 21st, 2021 for a price of $4.99. At the time of recording this review, you can save $1 and pick the game up for $3.99. So what is Gutwhale? It's kind of just a platformer, level clearing, enemy killing game where at the start of the game you are inside the stomach of a whale trying to beat out different enemies. When you first load into the first little stage here, you can pick various hats which are ultimately just kind of modifiers to the game to either make the game more challenging for you, give you more health, increase your score, kind of change things up in that sense. I would first recommend when you start playing the game, just don't wear any of the hats because you're going to probably struggle enough trying to figure out how to kill things. The main premise of the game is once you kill an enemy, your bullet has to then go and get retrieved, and then once you retrieve your bullet, you can then rinse and repeat the same tasks all over again. You're pretty much just going to be jumping around, and every time you die, you're going to have to spawn with a brand new life, collect your bullet, and then repeat the processes all over again. Now, most of the enemies are pretty straightforward with how they interact with you in the game, but you are going to encounter some that do get a little challenging when you're playing. Now, after you get through the kind of initial chunks of each one of the rounds, you're going to run into this like little frog guy dude. You can sit and just pound all your bullets into him every time you see him, and it'll allow you to progress to different stages, and ultimately allow you to unlock a little like frog type bonus. Now, every time you finish a stage, you have your scored points, which are basically effectively your currency in the game. So you can then buy either a special upgrade to help you into the next portion of the game. So here I can get an additional life, I can add an extra bullet, make my bullets a little stronger, or increase my point multiplier. I don't really feel like I'm going to make it too far here, so I'm just going to go ahead and load into the next stage, die, and then it's kind of a rinse and repeat. You do everything all over from the very beginning again. Once you do die, it's just, start the grind again and hope for the best. Now, the enemies that I do encounter and get frustrated with the most in this game are these little, like, bullet guys here that are like these little pink guys that just shoot things upwards at you. If you get, unfortunately, in a situation where you can't hit them, you're going to kind of get screwed in a way, and you kind of really just got to figure out the best way that you can get past them without dying. Now, every time you do die, it kind of adds a new bullet to the area that you get to work with, so it does make it a little easier in that sense, but it still becomes a very difficult and challenging game where, you're trying to manage your life, not put out a ton of bullets, and get as far as you can. There pretty much isn't too much more to the game outside of you're just trying to go as far as you can while playing. Achievement-wise, this game can be very unforgiving, and it is quite a challenge to get through and beat everything. So fully expect to struggle a bit when you are playing this game. I definitely know I do playing this. Got quite frustrated many a times while going through, but it is ultimately a game that can be completed. Most people should be able to beat this game in about an hour after simply just, really just trying at the game over and over. The achievements aren't anything too complicated unless you're like me who just absolutely struggles at this game a massive amount, but it is what it is. I know Dream was able to knock this game out with pretty much no problem whatsoever and enjoyed hearing my struggles at the game. Ultimately though, if you guys do want to pick the game up, it shouldn't be too hard to knock out. If I have to give this game any type of a rating or review, I'll probably give this game about a 5 out of 10. Nothing too special. It's okay, but it's a neat little concept changer of how games that we've seen on the console, so I definitely give it bonus points there. Outside of that though, if you guys do have any questions about the game, or managed to complete the game, let us know in the comments what you thought. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you do want to pick up the game, like I said, there should be a link down in the description. I hope you guys have a great day. Please consider subscribing, and we'll catch you next time.